word. I know the secret word.
You're not. Now, wait a minute. You're not supposed to say it. Miss Sprint Cup will be here shortly.
Can I rub her?
No. No. No, you're not allowed to do that.
No, that was what the prize was.
No. That's not the prize. The prize is a 4-pack of tickets to go to Charlotte to the Speedway for the Coca-Cola 600.
Uh-huh.
No, it's not. No, you've missed something here, Junior. I'm sorry.
Well, I apologize for that. I didn't mean to do that. Things been kind of crazy here in Montgomery County, I tell you what.
What's going on down there now this morning?
Well, we has been partying for about a week and some change, I reckon.
Why are you partying so much now?
Because of Osama.
Oh, well, sure. I mean,
got him.
the whole country was pretty excited about this.
Osama, your mama.
I know you coined that phrase shortly after September 11th. You started saying that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Moved up did.
Yeah.
I thank the good Lord, the president got the job done.
Well, you have to give some credit there. I know you're not a fan of the current administration.
No, sir, but I reckon, President Bush says we ought to torture people. We ought to torture people.
You're giving the credit to the former president.
Well, credit is due.
The torture techniques
Yes, sir.
apparently works.
Sure enough did. Like I said, we've been celebrating for quite some time, and today's the last day of the new drink special, the Osama bin Laden.
It is. You've got a new drink special.
Oh, yes, last day of it. We've been celebrating for so long.
What is in the Osama bin Laden cocktail?
2 shots and a splash of water.
That's pretty good, Junior.
Yes, it is, and I tell you what, we've also been celebrating the death of Osama,
Yeah.
and also the fact that Hotfoot done moved right up close to the top 10 of the international most wanted.
Is that right? So he's moved into the top 10 now that Osama's off the board.
He's so close he can see it. He ain't there yet,
So he's pretty happy then.
but it's going to be awesome.
He's got to be excited about
It
this.
really is. I
Yeah.
think it's a good year for it. It's going to be a good year.
Yeah, he's got it started right, that's for sure.
Yeah.
He's like, moving up. He's got a bullet by his name, I guess. Hello.
What have you heard?
Well, nothing really. But I'm glad you all are celebrating so much. Did you see this one guy who it was on the computers who was riding around on an ATV, just firing a gun in the air by himself, carrying a flag and screaming USA?
Did I see it?
Yeah.
I lived it.
You did.
Hell yeah.
Good for you then,
I
Junior.
hope them Navy SEALs had him a pig picking right there on the spot.
Celebration. Celebration. Absolutely, Junior.
I do feel kindly bad for the fish, whatever they got dumped at, wherever they dumped that body.
You feel bad for the
I
fish
do.
who will eat the food
They're going to be floating up to the top.
because of nasty Osama bin Laden.
That's that right.
I got you.
I just know. The only thing that does my heart good is knowing that each and every one of them Navy SEALs and sailors on that boat took a leak on Osama.
That make you feel good.
He does.
Sure, Junior. Absolutely. I know you're celebrating in your own special way down there in Montgomery County.
Yeah, but like I said, things got to come to an end. Or kind of spider ain't coming in.
Oh, no. Well, that's. I'm sure he has been part of the celebration for a good while now. So,
But things ain't been going so good for him. In fact, I think the other day he tried to take his own life with a pillar.
Oh, my God. You're kidding me.
He tried to smother himself with his pillar.
Well, how would he go about something like that? That's a very difficult way to kill yourself.
Now, he says it don't work. He couldn't breathe.
So it didn't work out for him. Well, that's spider for you then, isn't it, Junior?
I've been such a boy's cover.
We thank you for the phone call, though.
Hey, did you hear about these 2 fellers in the mental institution?
No, I don't think you've told us about them.
John and Dane is the name, and this mental place where they're staying, they have a contest every year that the best 2 patients is picked, and they get to answer a couple of questions, and if they answer the questions right, they get cut loose.
Okay.
Well, they called John in the doctor's office first, and Doc says, John, what would happen if I poked out one of your eyes? John says, well, I reckon I'd be half blind.
Yeah, okay.
Doc says, good answer. Now, what would happen if I poked out both of your eyes? He says, well, I reckon I'd be completely blind.
Right.
Doctor says, son, you're free to go.
How about that?
And on the way out, he tells Dan the questions and answers. Doc says, now, Dan, what would happen if I cut off one of your ears? Dan says, I'd be half blind.
Uh-oh, yeah.
Doctor kindly raised the eyebrow bit. And what would happen if I cut off both your ears?
Mm-hmm.
He said, I'd be completely blind.
Mm.
Doc says, now hold on a sec here, Dan. How can you possibly explain to be blind if I cut your ears off?
Right.
Well, my hat would fall over my eyes.
Well, now that he's got a point.
He do, don't he?
You know, it works that way, doesn't it, Junior?
Amen.
That's from Montgomery County.
Got that right.
A true story.
Of course it is.
Junior, thank you very much for the phone call. And congratulations again.